Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us on this Friday, August 5th. I'm Nicole Nalepa. It's already starting to heat up out there this morning, so let's head right over to meteorologist Scott Haney for a check on that early warning weather alert we're in for right now.
Absolutely, Nicole. Take a look at New Haven. It's summer. It's a sultry start, and the temperature is 79 degrees at 7 o'clock this morning. That's pretty remarkable. 79 degrees at 7 o'clock this morning. So know that it's going to be a hot day. All right, our Doppler scans the state dry. Good morning, everybody. It's time to rise and shine. We might see a spot shower between now and about noon, but they'll be more likely later on this afternoon, and some of those spot showers could produce locally heavy rainfall. Another round of 90-plus degree heat is expected today with oppressive humidity. The humidity will be in the low to mid 70s, and that means heat indices between 100 and 105 with those scattered storms. Remember, the atmosphere is completely loaded with moisture, so any storms that do develop, they could produce locally heavy rainfall over a period of time. There's really no mechanisms for these storms to get out of here, so they could set up shop over a town and pour for a good half an hour to an hour. All right, we've also gone ahead and issued an early warning weather alert for Sunday and for Monday. Tomorrow we get a one-day break in terms of our alerts, but they crank right back in for Sunday and Monday with oppressive humidity expected, so heat indices will be between 100 and 105 again. There is a heat advisory in effect through the day today, and there's also an air quality alert in effect for the immediate shoreline, so it's going to get a little tough to breathe out there for those of the sensitive categories and the very young and the very old. All right, at or above 80 degrees, well, that's been no problem lately. We have had 38 consecutive days of 80-plus degree heat. That is going to, let me just go back here. I want to show you. That's going to probably break a record as we continue with 80-plus degree heat for the foreseeable future. The record is 44 days set back in 4 years ago in 2018. All right, New Haven, once again, 79 degrees there. We'll take you right now to Windsor Lock, 74 degrees there with partial sunshine. More of the same. There's a bug on our Torrington iCam. I'm going to move off quickly. And Waterbury, 72 degrees this morning with partial sunshine. Nice start this morning, but it's warm and it's humid. 78 at Brainerd, 79 again in New Haven, 77 in Chester and Bridgeport. Remember, folks, 63 is where we should be. We're at 68 in Salisbury. That's the coolest I can find. Once again, the warmest out there is New Haven at 79 degrees. The dew points, if it's not downright humid and inland Connecticut, it's tropical along the shoreline. So just keep that in mind. When you get dew points in the low 70s, it is downright oppressive. And that's the way it stays for days, right through the upcoming weekend into Monday, and by Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to bring some storms in, and that'll break the temperatures back a little bit and the humidity back a lot for Thursday, which is good news, Wednesday into Thursday. We're up anywhere from 2 to 4 degrees better than where we were 24 hours ago. Yesterday, we were up from the day before. It's just getting milder and milder to start these mornings. The winds are calm. Visibility is pretty good. Our regional radar, satellite and radar confirms a little bit of cloud coverage, and spot showers are to the west of Connecticut. So let's roll it out for you. Maybe a spot shower around 9 o'clock, and then we get a little bit of a break, and then more spot showers develop. 5 o'clock this afternoon, there could be some heavy downpours in parts of the state. That activity continues through the evening, right on into tonight, and through the day tomorrow. These spot showers and thunderstorms could pop at any given time. Your 7-day forecast includes heat for the foreseeable future and humidity for the foreseeable future. So brace yourselves. 7:04 is now the time. Nicole, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Scott. Breaking right now, crews have been dealing with a fire this morning at a landfill in Manchester, right on Olcott Street. You can see the plume of smoke there from this vantage point. Thankfully, we have confirmed that no one was hurt and that there are no road closures at this time. So traffic is not impacted whatsoever. Although if you're traveling along 84, you may encounter the plume of smoke as seen here from our traffic camera there. Keep the Channel 3 app handy as we continue to follow the latest. And a Texas jury has ordered Alex Jones to pay more than $4 million to the parents of Jesse Lewis, one of the 6-year-olds killed in the Sandy Hook massacre. This comes after the conservative talk show host claimed multiple times that the 2012 school shooting was staged. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones has the latest on this verdict in Texas and another defamation case against Jones that's being held in Waterbury, Connecticut.
Good morning. This is just one of the several lawsuits filed against Jones for his claims. And while the $4 million that the jury awarded the parents of Jesse Lewis is far from the $150 million they were seeking, some of the revelations that came out in court have proven to be invaluable. InfoWars host Alex Jones repeatedly claimed the Sandy Hook school shooting was staged, but on the witness stand, he flipped his narrative.
It's 100% real. I think Sandy Hook happened, and I think it's a terrible event.
It's the first time the conservative radio host has been held financially liable for his infamously false claims. Jones says the massacre never happened, calling the parents of the victims crisis actors and profiting off of his deep spread conspiracy theories. A bombshell revelation rocked the proceedings this week when lawyers for the victim's family revealed that Jones's attorney accidentally sent them text messages Jones had previously denied existed.
Mr. Jones, in discovery, you were asked, do you have Sandy Hook text messages on your phone? And you said no, correct? You said that under oath.
I mean, if I was mistaken, I was mistaken, but you got the messages right there.
You know it perfectly.
That Texas jury today is going to decide how much Jones will have to pay in punitive damages. In Waterbury, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Marcy. Police have finally made an arrest months after a wild shootout that took place on the Berlin Turnpike. 18-year-old Marquise Rodriguez, seen here, has been charged. Now, investigators say that Rodriguez opened fire from an SUV right in the middle of traffic near the intersection with Payne Road last November. Police say that the target of the shooting was another car. Thankfully, nobody was hurt in the shooting. And this morning, Governor Ned Lamont will be announcing the launch of services that should help people find information on reproductive rights here in Connecticut. He'll be joined by several state officials to discuss the launch. And this comes after the governors of these states vowed to uphold reproductive rights in our state after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade more than a month ago. Also, this afternoon in Waterbury, Governor Lamont will be announcing a new state law that would help protect children from lead poisoning. Now, the goal is to strengthen Connecticut's existing standards. Governor Lamont will also be joined by health officials across the state to discuss the American Rescue Plan Act funding, in which $30 million will be used for lead case management and remediation. And now at 7:07, happening today in Hartford, it's the grand opening celebration of the West Side Square Food Truck Park right on Farmington Avenue. Mayor Luke Bronin will be joined by local and state leaders to celebrate the park, which officially opened back on July 22nd. What was once a vacant lot is now a rotating array of food trucks, space to socialize, and even a live stage for performances. So the grand opening will take place at 3:45 today. Also today, the Canton Community Center will be opening as a cooling center for all of those who are trying to escape the dangerous heat. The library area will be open from 10 to 5. The social services area will be open from 10 to 3. And you can come prepared with anything that you might need throughout the day, such as water or medication. You can also refill on water at the fountains in the building. Service dogs are also welcome. However, no house pets will be allowed. And just a reminder, never leave your kids or your furry family members inside the cars. And if you missed it last night, the State Department of Labor is issuing a warning about a scam that's targeting people who may have filed for unemployment recently. Scammers are actually sending text messages that include a link to a fake website, and it's meant to trick you, and you should not click on it. Hence the reason why we're saying this story. The Department of Labor says it'll never contact you asking for any personal information, especially through a text message. All right, thanks so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News at 7 a.m. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. So stay cool, keep that Channel 3 weather app handy, be healthy, stay positive, and we'll see you back here on Monday.